Cap is holding at the moment, but I'm not the expert on that. On this first alert weather day, the chief is, and that is Scott Paget. So the cap holding for the moment, but may not play out that way for the rest of the evening.
It may not, and we have some upper level support coming in, Doug, that's going to help erode the cap a little bit more and provide more dynamics for these storms to develop. So that's why it's been a very tricky forecast today. Aaron and I have been talking about this, and some of the forecast models having a hard time with exactly what's going on as far as initialization is concerned. More on that coming up. Severe threat through about 10 p.m. The cap continues this weakening trend. It got a little bit stronger earlier today. It's going to continue to weaken, and then the storms will have large hail, damaging winds, maybe some isolated tornadoes. The main impacts north and west of DFW. So that's why we have a first alert weather day going through the remainder of the evening hours. And we do have that slight risk of severe storms, including parts of the Metroplex. And then you can see an enhanced risk of severe storms northwest sides of North Texas, and that level 4 out of 5 levels. The moderate risk also through parts of our Red River counties for later on into the evening hours. And you notice that moderate risk does include a lot of Oklahoma where there's better dynamics. So looking at the satellite and radar over the last hour, seeing more activity developing in Oklahoma right now, seeing some more storms out near the dry line developing out to the west. But we haven't seen a lot of rain or storms developing closer towards North Texas. Now, I'm noticing a little bit down near Breckenridge right now into Palo Pinto County, a little bit down in parts of Navarro County. So looking at that, this storm is trying to increase in intensity a little bit more, but still it's interacting with that cap, that lid on the atmosphere. So let's talk about it a bit more. The storms, what's going to be going on is if storms can continue to cool as they rise up through the air a little bit more, then they're able to grow. But if they reach in the atmosphere this layer of warmer air, if it hits that, it's unable to continue to build upward. And that's what's going on right now. Now, if this layer of warm air gets on out of here, then we start to see these storms really get going, and they're able to just really develop more because of that cool air that's aloft. So that's what we're watching right now as far as the cap is concerned. But it's going to weaken. Potential's there. So tornado watch in effect from Grayson County, Denton County to Parker County and west northwest through 10 o'clock this evening for the potential of those strong storms with maybe some larger hail, damaging wind gusts of 65 miles per hour or higher, and that isolated tornado threat cannot be ruled out. So we have really soupy air in place, 67-degree dew point. The dry line's out to the west. That's where we have some more initialization happening, at least for right now. Now, going into tomorrow, we have a slight risk of severe storms that doesn't include parts of the Metroplex. That enhanced risk is in the southeast sides of North Texas as a cold front's moving through. So I mentioned that the forecast models are having a hard time initializing. So what that means is right now they're picking up on maybe some storms that are in parts of North Texas. That's not really happening. We have that one that's over near parts of Breckenridge. So it's doing its best to try to figure out what's going on. Now it's picking up on the cap in place, showing that the activity is somewhat limited going into tonight, but still the potential there for some storms to break through that, and then the potential of some of that larger hail with some of those severe storms. Now, the cold front is on the way for tomorrow morning, and then through the morning commute, some heavy rain possible, maybe some damaging wind gusts late in the morning hours, and then into the early afternoon. Front moves through, and then it all depends on when those clouds clear out of how warm we'll get. Right now, we're going about 77. If we see the clouds clear earlier, we'll be a little bit warmer. Probably a first alert weather day for the morning hours into the early afternoon for tomorrow. Then after that, it's not a first alert weather day, but I'm alerting you to you're going to sweat this week. 96 Saturday, 90 on Sunday. It's not going to be fun. Then we're in the 90s all the way into next week, Doug. So what a change in our weather pattern.
Yeah, I was thinking that this morning, and that fog and mist this morning. And we're going to see this weekend. Boy, what a difference. Scott, thanks.
Yep.